Hi folks, right, second one today. I've done one, but somehow I thought the memory card had been cleared, but I deleted the memory card and what was on my laptop for YouTube. There's only 2 videos, so I'll show you what I did after I've done something here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do as usual. I've even lost my brush. Here is one from my nose. Worn out brush, look. Worn out brush, cadmium yellow, pale yellow ochre, cad red, ultramarine, Payne's grey. Using the Payne's grey really to darken the blue a little bit and to do a horizon. A bit of linseed, so let's get into it. Oh, I'll use plenty of ultramarine. A nice dark bit of sky there. Bit of red mixed in with it, just to darken the blue and the white. I want to do a blue sky but with a big lump of cloud coming up from the horizon. Just get some paint on the board. It's 10 inches by 8 inches, 3mm MDF. Lovely surface to paint on. It's had a couple of coats of PVA glue, and it's got a lovely tooth. You can hear it. Doesn't make your teeth go on edge. There's quite a bit of oil on this, just to get the paint flowing. Right, let's just use ultramarine now. Nice bit of dark to counter change. Low horizon. Piece of cloth, toweling, just to pull your brush through. Just clean what you can out of it, and you won't have to clean it with solvent or thinners or zest it, which is highly toxic as far as I'm aware. It's got a big cross on the bottle I had. Somebody said it was low odour and wasn't toxic. It flipping what it is. So I threw that. I burnt it on the barbecue. I used it as a firelighter for the barbecue. And I just use dishwasher liquid, fairy liquid or something, as does usual. Works beautifully. This is the brush I used, this one, earlier. Oh, it's a bit damp, but look, perfectly clean. So you don't need toxic spirits. Well, you can use them if you want, of course. My chest is not very good these days, so I have to be careful what I breathe in. So let's get a nice bit of white in there. Get that behind the tree. I'm going to put a big tree there. It's the usual one. It's just a variation on a theme for a Monday morning. But since I painted the one this morning, I went down. I had a chore. I was left with chores. Well, a chore. Wife's gone out on she went out on a bit of an exercise walk. I was commanded to cut the top of a hedge, big hedge. A bit of warm is coming that horizon, I think. just the background. So we've got a nice bluish sort of tinge to that white now, which is fine. Soften. Just a bit of a sea is that way, land is that way. Got a bite what to do after this. Okay, that'll do. Good thing, oh, that's even looser. It's so old, this brush. I've had it for years. I bought it when I was doing all the Venice paintings years ago. Right, okay. Maybe we can get a bit of that blue. Soften on the top, the leading edge of a cloud. God, I've got to use more white. Right, squeeze out a bit more white. Don't want much more. Mustn't let my tea go cold. Swig of tea. Clean. You can get most of the paint out of the bristles, but don't pull the brush out of the ferrule. But you can see this is very well damaged. Oops. Right, so I'll get my tree in here. Want a nice dark. So I'm doing that one again, the one that I deleted. Get some shadow in the bottom here. So you've got something to counter change against. Let's get the white dark on that. Okay, got a bit of shadow in there. Right, that's the shape of the tree. A bit of horizon there. So, bit of green in there. Bit of white. Just that colour, that's right. They're too similar. feather that, look, just to get a like a sort of a halo of light across there. Trees. This isn't finished, by the way. I've just got some paint on. I'll adjust it quite a bit. Put a bit of shadow along there. I'm going to put a pond in. Not a pond, a tide coming in. Ah. Right, let's now a bit of white, or bluey white. A bit warm in it. Just stipple there. Okay, now we're putting in some bit darker colour. Now I'm only using a very limited palette. Well, we'll put a bit of green on that. So some of that warm showing through. Every one of these I've done is different from the previous one. There's all sorts of stuff here. There's grasses, all sorts of flora and fauna. Now if I can get a bit darker there. No, cheating a bit. Get that shape a little bit better there. Don't want it too similar to anything else. How are we doing? Okay. Clean the brush. Do a bit of this tree now. I want a tree, like a bushy bit of a tree here. So let's get some light in here. Catching. Oh, just a bit of stipple. I'll put some stuff back, some that white or that light blue I'll put behind. But I don't want to put any branches or twigs in. Or stipple, bit of stipple. Change the shape. Just putting some of that light back in there. Alright, I'll get some really good dark green in there. Payne's got a very good shortcut to a lovely range of greens. Right, get this dark green in here. This is all shadow, base of that bush going in there. And we'll get some nice light coming under that right, more or less what I had hoped for. But I'm not quite sure about the contrast there, the counter change. So I'll just get some dark, this sort of colour in there. And then go back with some very light green. Just catching a bit of light. Okay, that'll do. Right, I'll put some poppies in. I like poppies. A little brush, poppy brush. There, that'll do. Okay, a bit of yellow and a bit of red, just to lighten this red. I haven't got any poppy red. Bit of blue, cornflowers. Oh, just put them in. All just adds to foreground. Okay, well that's all. Oh look, that looks as if I've painted around the tree there, doesn't it? So we'll have to change that a little bit. Okay, that's a bit better. So a bit of dark green on the top maybe. Okay, we're going to let that go. I'll put it in the frame and I'll show you the one that I did to replace it. Now let's just take this off. Right, knife. Really works. I can just about show you the mixing, but any bigger than this, like a 14 by 10 or 14 by 11, I can't really do. You have to take my word for it. That's partly why I paint on the small side. Plus, I've got the frame. That has a lot to do with it. Right, careful, Davey. Right, take that off. Masking tape, where will we be without it, eh? Alright, let's just, I'll just prepare. That's all right. I just want to put this piece of there so that I can put the frame on it. That one. Okay, that one. Okay, right, bear with me. Let's try to make headphones. Right. I think this one might be even a little bit better than the other one. Well, no, it's beauty's in the eye of the beholder, isn't it? Well, one person thinks it's great, another person thinks it's rubbish. Okay, I think, right. Oh, I think that's all right. I'm not really sure about the shape of that, but I'm not going to change it. Right, here's the other one that you should have seen. But I haven't got any film of it now, so there it is. So that's the first one. The one that went awry, and this was the one that you're going to see. So I hope you like that one, folks. I haven't done any watercolouring since yesterday. I didn't do any oils last week, and I do love them. Do love doing them. Hope you like it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.